From Rams Head Center Stage at Maryland Live, this is Poker Night in America. Welcome to Poker Night in America. I'm your host, Chris Hansen. We're back at Rams Head Center Stage in Maryland Live for another round of earth-shattering poker action. Oh, you may have paid for the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge. Let's get tableside. As we roll on with day two, here's who's doing well and who's got work to do. Tom Schneider and Greg Mueller doing well. And Sean Deeb and Jessica Dolly have some work to do as we continue our $25.50 no-limit cash game.
75? Yes.
Rams Head Center Stage is where we are at tonight at Maryland Live.
They work in LA.
Yeah, Hastings at a piece of the main, so every cash for is giving me here.
First raise of the night comes from Lane Flack. He makes it 350.
How do you have half of them? Explain that story.
2P charge 2.0 markup, and I just tweeted at him, I'll take it all. Then he sold up to half.
Hold on, he was selling?
This is Matt Glanz with pocket nines.
No, for the main, no, World Series main.
Oh, the World Series.
Even better.
He's selling for the World Series.
He did, he
main?
sold it too, yeah.
Who, Hastings?
Yeah.
Don't worry. I turned down someone that was selling 2.0. Mark Newhouse.
Oh.
Well, how can he go back to back?
Yeah. I don't think he's even that good at knowing.
Impossible.
Yeah, back to back. How can
he do it?
No, Mark Newhouse.
It can't be done.
And next year when he asks, how can you go 3 in a row?
Yeah, right, exactly.
I hope he doesn't have to ask. I like Mark.
Wait.
You're right, yeah.
I hope he doesn't have a
People should know how every poker player is broke.
Should know why they are or how they are. No, I mean I know they all are, but I'm saying like, well, it's smart to sell if you're a live tournament grinder because that's how you stay alive for so many years. Like,
Glantz flops a set, Flack flopped a straight, and Mueller flopped nothing. And I think he's going to bet the scare card turn that came with the third club.
surprising how much it really does happen.
no, I mean really, like the top, everyone, like the really all these people and hired, I couldn't believe it. I thought that what you saw was like, I never realized that even
1,200
people
call from
bought into
Flack
the
and from Glanz.
They
So
sold.
we are going to the river.
They had 20% or 30%.
Deuce on the river, so Lane Flack has the winner unless he folds.
Swap, yeah.
Actions on Mueller.
Yeah, but I would have usually after the tournament started,
Mueller gives up and checks.
Right.
you got 100% of yourself and you beat the turn.
Flack will check.
Serious stuff. If there's
Swap.
not a good player to swap.
And Matt Glanz sitting on a set of nines
14.
is betting 1,400.
Oh, so you might
And a
have.
call from Lane Flack. It is the correct one, and he will scoop almost a $9,000 pot.
Might have.
No.
Wow, Lane got the wine in before he called.
Yeah, he
No, he said he might have it.
Win and wine is what they
Oh,
call that.
brutal. That wasn't a wine. Just brutal. Brutal. I only won 1,400. You didn't have me beat, Tyler. You didn't have me beat ever, did you?
Gamble?
Before the flop, I mean.
How'd
Maybe.
you beat?
What did I miss?
On the turn, you hit a king or something?
Oh, okay.
How'd you beat?
You can't even talk. You can't even look at me or say something straight.
What's that? It's the truth.
I can't hear you.
There
Actually,
was one street I had you beat.
I like the commentary.
You got it?
Jessica Dolly is all in, 1,150 with ace four of diamonds.
Set up this deck.
I didn't see the dealer shuffle.
I didn't see a shuffle either.
No? How warm is that
Wait,
deck?
this flop is the time pot, guys, the dealer pot.
Oh.
All right.
Sean Deeb will give her some action.
We're all in. We're all in over here.
What am I supposed to do?
I'm just laughing because
Could be a big swing. Are you rebuying if you lose?
I got this.
there will be no losing.
I'll let it away.
That's you.
Greg,
Here's your tip, bud.
Greg, that seat's very unlucky for the time pots.
You got it.
Dealer, can we see the turn card?
Drawn dead.
Deuce.
Never dead.
Oh,
See?
wow, wow.
Never
That
dead.
is
Three
sick.
dimes.
I love
That is
runner
a
up.
sick way to
Dealer, can we
lose.
see the river?
Thanks, Greggy.
All right, it's been real.
So sick.
See y'all.
All right, Jess, good play with you.
Nice play with you, Jessica.
Can't run any worse.
Man, that was a tough beat, Jessica. But whenever a door closes, a window usually opens. Although crawling out of a window is Generally not advised, so that phrase is basically kind of stupid. And more poker when we come back.
Poker Night in America is being brought to you by 888poker.com, where the world plays online.
Welcome back to Poker Night in America. All right, let's check out the updated chip counts. Jessica Dolly is going to be giving up her seat at our table to local Phil DiPaolo, cash game specialist here at Maryland Live.
No, not that one. You're like
Supposed to be broke. Or,
He's supposed to go broke or lose so much more than he does or something.
yeah, it was really good learning.
He's supposed to lose so much. Every time I play with him, he's playing every
But he
pot.
just wins.
Those clothes are
But I haven't played with
I
him
don't
in the
know if
last
you've
5,
noticed.
6 years very much, so I don't know.
That ain't just a normal jacket. That's a lucky jacket.
Sometimes it catches up with you.
Sometimes it does.
I
Sometimes it does.
understand.
I ate way too much ice cream.
You gotta wait with the
I know
4-6.
you-
But if there's no deuce or 7, then you're how much loser? 10? And the rebuy comes and the really fast play.
Yeah,
starts
oh yeah. Then the accelerator
if he
goes
doesn't
down
hit the deuce
hard.
that hand?
coming. Yeah.
Accelerator is down.
We all know how much that card.
It changes from, it turns into Turbo Tom.
Yeah, that
turbo.
card was very bad for the table.
Turbo Tom.
Very bad.
We got
for the
Tilting
table.
Tom and Cocky Deeb at that point.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But he's
Still
gonna
cocky,
play.
Tilting Tom and
But he's
Cocky.
gonna play tilt. He's gonna play his tilt really well. Somehow, just
Not a
knowing
flop
the
for bad
queen
hands.
is good.
No,
the
it
queen
isn't.
hits. And
How we both in.
have a good chance
Yeah.
to double up.
Because you're lying. I'm not a professional.
And the turn's an 8 of diamonds, so that gives DiPaolo trip 8s, but gives Deeb the
I
flush.
agree. I don't play no limit very well. I do make very thin value
Who
bets.
said you didn't play it well?
I do.
Don't misquote me.
It was
No,
the,
I do.
It was
I
the
do. I
guy
don't
on the
play well.
phone that Phil was talking to. I
Yeah,
want to know
yeah,
who
I
that
wanna
was.
know who that was.
Phil, who were you
I want
talking
to know who it
to
was.
yesterday in the
It
conversation?
could be a list of like 1,000
Because he's the guy that
guys.
said Tom does.
He's the guy that came up with the line, actually.
That's what I'm saying. We got to
Because
find
I
out
just
who that
started
was.
laughing. I'm like,
Who
yeah,
is
that's
it?
exactly
We gotta
right.
know who it is.
He's
I
not
won't
a, it's
care.
not a big name.
Oh, it's not.
Is it somebody from Arizona?
Yeah.
Is it?
That could be a whole bunch
No,
of people.
it could be
Arizona.
what's his face.
All right, it was Big
Wattel?
Al. Big Al Emerson.
Oh, Big Al. Yeah, Big
He's
Al.
like somehow he plays way too many hands, but I never beat him. And I'm like, that's exactly right about Schneider. Somehow he plays way too many hands, but it's hard to beat him.
That's what I thought you never did.
Wow.
Wow, just like that. The doctor's
He's
getting
taking,
some medicine.
advantage of the little guy.
The doctor's getting some medicine.
Most people are littler than me, so it's okay. But my
I mean, he's like,
I get
he's
knocked out like my first hand that I actually played.
I met him in like 87.
Yeah, somewhere else, right?
Or in Vegas.
I'm
like
gonna
in,
fold
excuse
this
me,
one.
85, I met him.
What was it? What'd you fold? Show us a big fold. 3-8.
8-6? Is that 8-6 full?
8-5.
Come on, Sean.
Show
Sean.
one time, Sean.
Sean. Can't show he folded too good of a hand. I don't even know what that means. Are we straddle? I guess we don't straddle for him.
I didn't take it on lunch.
I've still got that much of it. I have one anyway. She's here and asking.
Ultra, a glass of ice, please.
Bill Hellmuth's going to get involved in his first hand of the night on Poker Night in
delayed
America.
round.
Yeah. In 5 minutes, I'll be ready.
Me too.
Full from lunch.
What are you drinking?
Beer?
Robert Williamson III going to play his first hand of the night. It's King Queen offsuit.
I told him to deal in. You don't watch
Greg
him.
Mueller calls.
Can't have the bottle.
Deal in. You don't watch him.
Tom Schneider with ace-4. You will call, and so 5 players will see the flop
Peel
together.
it off.
What are you saying?
It's going to be tough.
I said deal in and he doesn't wash his hand.
A couple of 7s on the flop help out Sean Deeb and Greg Mueller.
Never tried that.
Both of them flop trip 7s, but Mueller has them out kicked.
You're probably
I
right.
think it's
The last hand must have took a while. Who won last hand?
Greg Mueller will not call the 200 that came from Hellmuth. He makes it 1,200. Deeb calls.
So you're dropping the 5-dimer in there.
RW3 gets out of the way.
Look like it.
A jack of clubs is the turn. So now Deeb also picks up a flush draw.
Check.
And they're both going to check. And the river gives Deeb the flush. And Mueller's betting into him.
Just call.
Oh, that's bad. I got a 7.
Which 7?
Jack King plays. Yeah.
That was kind of a half of a slow roll.
Which 7?
Oh my God.
I knew when he said just call, he got a flush on the end.
Just
At
like
least, he
two
didn't
people on
say,
toes.
at least he didn't say what's your kicker. He just said what 7.
Yeah, I wish I
It
could
wasn't
get a flush.
as big of a
No,
dig
it's
as
when
it
he
could
does
have
Anything
been.
under a jack, we're chopping.
Yeah.
But
He answers 100% honestly. He said, I got a 7. He said, so do I.
Yeah. It's fair.
Yeah.
no, he didn't say so do I. He said what's your?
And on the very next hand,
I would've-
Sean Deeb picks up aces.
But he already gave it away by saying I'm just gonna call.
Yeah.
Glantz calls.
you weren't as cool.
Mueller calls.
thought you were.
Schneider calls.
Worked out well for you.
And Flack calls as well. So 5 players to the flop.
Peel off. I mean,
Yeah.
You're just a disaster.
I'm a mess.
Glantz hits a 6 on the flop, so he's set up.
You'd think we all know each other or something, right?
I would think so.
Yeah. The way they talk.
Greg Mueller calls. He's got a gutter ball. Now to Deeb. A call from Sean. And so here comes the turn.
I wanted to somebody tip her?
oh, I didn't know.
Oh,
yeah,
you did?
sure. Yeah. And a glass of ice here.
Anytime you're ready.
That's it?
Rick.
I got it. I got it.
You got it? All right, thank you.
Check.
On the button, Mueller will also check, so we're going to see the river. River pairs the board, and so Matt Glantz is in the driver's seat.
I said thank you too soon, Larry.
Why? No, I don't like it that way.
Now bring you guys.
We're both ready. Yeah, we're both ready. We just meant by the time you got back, it would be 5 minutes.
He goes and tons of beer.
Thank you for trying to be thoughtful, though.
I don't like it that way.
Yeah.
From the back seat, you see Sean Deeb betting 1,075.
I just don't mix it.
How hard will Glantz hit the gas pedal here on Deeb?
I'm a little strange.
A little.
If you haven't figured that out yet.
I know, like you snapped on Junior in that little
Yeah.
satellite light.
I snapped on you. That's it? Just a 6?
No, obviously not.
There you go, Deeb. How's that medicine taste?
Obviously not.
Is that 6 is full, a flat call?
We've got more from Maryland Live when we come back on Poker Night in America. Poker Night in America is brought to you by DraftKings. Welcome back to Poker Night in America. I'm your host, Chris Hansen. Let's return to the table.
Narrow it down. In those days, Dan would always be like, "Oh, this is the best internet guy in the world. I'm taking advice."
D-Nags
from him."
worked hard the same way you worked hard.
Did you forget? I said, did you forget how great you were at poker, Daniel?
Yeah, but by playing that way, he learned so much.
He did.
And now he can just filter that back into his original game. He's so good now.
Yeah. But look at, remember when Phil was studying with Cantu? He, right?
I told
Some people get
Cantu-
talk no limit hold'em.
Cantu emulates all of Phil's bad qualities and none of his good ones. It's so sick. He's so confused, this kid.
Pocket pairs throughout the
Can't remember
table
Sean
here.
Deeb,
Lane
buddy.
Flack with aces, Helmuth with 10, Sean Deeb with 3s.
No more Matt Glantz
Come
was.
on,
They
it
never
was-
work out well.
What do you mean? You won those pots.
They did.
I lost.
Mueller
Oh
folds
yeah,
his
he
big
had the goose
blind.
on the river, the one you texted me, remember?
And Tom Schneider will
Yeah.
fold his $100
Which one did I win
straddle.
that
So
you
now back
watched?
to
Remember
Flack.
Ace 5?
Yeah, I thought you won. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here?
Hello, Ted.
There's going to be blood on this hand no matter what. It's good for poker.
Look at Deeb. Deeb's brewing something up.
Yeah,
I love
for
it.
sure. It's good for Lane because he's the only one that can handle it out of these three. Win or lose, he's the same.
Deeby's brewing something up.
He's got a cauldron over there.
CD, Cocky Deeb, here he comes.
Here he comes.
Only if I win this pot. will I
Bringing the
become
orange chips into play.
There's only 5 dimes in there, guys. No worries.
5 dimes, I mean. Boom.
Right now, I guarantee you, all 3 of these players love their hands. I know it for sure. Flack gets first shot at it with 3,500.
If I know Sean Deeb, he's likely to have to do ducks right here. What could Lane have, though? That's the question.
What could Phil have?
What could Lane
Well,
have?
it's my hand's
What could
obvious.
anybody
I
have?
obviously have an overpair every time in these spots. I have to. It's like so obvious. Why would I have all this money in there?
It's up to you, Sean.
Well, what did you think I put 1,700 in with? Ace King I would have shipped, so I mean, it's obvious I have an overpair. It's not even that hard to figure out. You
I
guys
agree
are
with
so
that, Phil.
bad.
I agree.
For 3 hours, I haven't played a single pot. All of a sudden, I stuffed 1,700 in. What do you think I freaking have?
Right now.
Like I said, win or lose, this will be good.
They saw you make 2,300 when I was there.
It wasn't that obvious.
How nice is it to be Sean Deeb sitting behind with all the info?
This is bad for me.
I probably will play perfectly if he puts any money in the middle.
You do what?
I'll play perfectly.
If he puts in the money in the middle.
Lane, you need a little sweat from your partner?
Huh?
You need a little sweat from your partner over here?
You want to sweat?
Helmuth folds.
You're dead on.
Oh my God.
Freeze.
No, he
And
can't
he will fold, and after all that,
Possible, Phil, you're right.
Flag is going to scoop another big one.
Look at how sick is that? Deuces right there. Why do you not have deuces?
I was really
What's
hoping
going on?
I
I waited 3 hours for an overpair and they dealt lane aces.
So sick.
did. I was like I wasn't gonna show you, and then you said that.
Talking to the card gods, you looked right up.
Goodness gracious.
Zero chance you
I
could
just
have
can't
ducks
believe it. Oh my God. When am I going to run good in one of these cash games? Oh wait, this is only 5K buy-in. Never mind.
Well, for some of us, it was more expensive than 5K.
That's true.
You can make it whatever you want.
God, that was
How much you
sweet.
start the hand with? 4,000?
4,500.
You would get an ace queen for 80 blinds. That's good.
That's what I'm
With
saying.
Donkey Bomber,
Hold on,
he's
and the
raising
hand
every
before-
hand, and he's
Makes no
re-raising
sense.
every hand.
Hold on,
I
Matt.
can't fold.
And the hand before, he's got an
impossible.
overpair
I would have folded your
versus-
hand.
Hold on.
You can't fold my hand.
Hold on.
He's raising every hand, and he's re-raised him like 4 times.
Can you settle down? I don't raise every hand. Please give my hand some
I
credit.
don't re-raise all the time. Well, yeah, I do.
Whatever.
I sat this one out.
Just so you could have a conversation.
Speaking of raise and re-raise, Deeb has ace queen this time made it 300,
Hold on a sec,
and
what
then
do you
Matt
say?
Glantz pops
Matt
it
has
up to
been looking so
900.
serious for so long that he's like, I gotta get in a hand.
Yeah.
I mean, I gotta get
in a conversation.
I gotta get in a conversation.
Oh. It's not so peachy now driving in together, eh, boys?
It's not about being in a conversation. It's about being in a good conversation. And then sitting back when other people talk. That's what it is.
Quality, not quantity.
That's what it's
Sometimes
about.
better listen to the dumb
If 3 people are talking every hand, it's no good. You gotta back off, let everybody have their conversation, and then jump in when you have something clever.
He
Well,
does.
listeners learn a lot
Much
more
as
than-
everyone gives Phil grief, he can do it. He's sitting there with a peanut, folds ace
Yeah,
queen,
I know.
folds an overpair,
Yeah,
and he's right both times.
Don't even.
And he's right both times.
By the way,
That's the thing. It's not like he's
I
just.
want a side bet.
hold on.
It's not like he's just turfing
Not
it.
only I folded really quickly,
Yeah.
and then I want a side bet.
What if I just call there?
No, but it's not
I'm
like
raising.
you're wrong. You're right every time.
Hey,
Sick.
hey.
Of course
By
I'm
the
right.
way, don't let his head get big, but tell him what I said about him on break.
That's probably why. That's what sucks, Phil, is that we got Lane Flack in the game.
No, not even that. Before that, I said.
Oh yeah,
I
he
said,
did. He paid you a really big compliment. For real. He ripped everyone in the stable saying how bad they are, but then
61.
And I said, Phil, it's unbelievable Phil's intelligence at poker. I says
it's unbelievable that he doesn't have more wins.
Like,
or,
I said, it's unbelievable he
trophies or
doesn't
whatever.
win more because his intelligence at poker is so f***ing high. Like
He did say that.
I said, listen to him speak. Listen to everything he says. I said, it's so f***ing intelligent at poker.
All in.
All in.
Call.
Wow.
You're behind.
$28,000
Five.
pot between ace queen and ace
Said
king.
you're behind.
All in and a call. All in.
Move the cards up, right?
See, hold on. Phil Hellmuth folds that for 800, and Sean Deeb gets 20,000 in the middle.
Only 14. Only 14,075.
Phil folds this for $650. Last hand, and he was up against aces.
Try to get Dave to do insurance.
So hold on a sec. What were you saying about you and him know about?
You want to buy insurance?
Queen of Diamonds would be interesting, no?
Turn this card. Turn this card over so.
Let us see it first. Let us see it first. Let us see it first. Let us this way. This way.
Ooh. Close.
Yeah.
Jackie Chan of the river.
14.7.
I think it's safe to say things escalated a little quickly there at the end. When we come back, we'll see how that hand affected everyone's chip stack.
Poker Night in America is being brought to you by 888poker.com, where the world plays online.
I wasn't surprised.
Phil's got to give Sean a coaching seminar.
Well, as we end tonight, Sean Deeb has an awful lot of work to do next time. He's down $31,000 into this game. Lane Flack and Matt Glantz are big winners so far here at Maryland Live. For more from Poker Night in America, log on to pokernight.com or find us on Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube, where you can see complete episodes and unedited live streams. Also, be sure to check out our online store for Poker Night shirts, hats, hoodies, and more. For everyone here at Poker Night in America, I'm Chris Hansen.
It bothers me when, I'm getting unlucky or having to make great laydowns. It bothers me, but, my wife was laughing at me on the phone, of course. I'm in the parking lot. Honey, come on. She's like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I know, because I care too much. And so, when I have to fold an overpair on a 9-high board against Lane and he has aces, I know it looks great on television. And when I fold ace-queen, and lose $25 against aces and it comes queen-high, I think that really 99% of the world's going broke on that hand, so proud of the laydown, but also aggravated, like, come on, when do I get aces and when do they get ace-queen? You know what I mean? And that's not really a healthy way to look at it. I think you just have to say, I played great. I made some really amazing laydowns, and so, and look at it like that, and think, wow, in the first full day of cash games, encompassing 5 or 6 shows, all right, I lost like 5,000 playing poker, but the way the cards were, it could have been a lot worse. And so I think I have a tougher time with that. I probably still have to grow up a little bit that way.